Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shave and scent of the day. My name is Brandon and today I will be using Cane by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is a peppermint barbershop. Aftershave, Proraso green, which is eucalyptus and menthol. Brush today will be the Razor Rock Chrome Plissoft silver tip type. Lots of backbone, really soft tips. Don't have to soak this beforehand. Love this brush. Today we'll be using the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Prismatic. Really fun. Looks super aggressive, but it's not. It's actually about mild aggressive. Super nice razor. And I'll be pairing that with a Persona Lab Blue blade, one of my favorites. Be finishing with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Mysterium Serum. It's cold outside today. It's snowing. So I figure this is probably a good one to go with today. And my scent of the day will be Amouage Bracken Man, which is a barbershop scent as well. And it looks like this is going to be my last application. Time to buy a lot more decants. I'm really going through them all. So let's get started. Gonna get this blade in here. Traditional 3-piece razor. Handle unscrews, and then you have the base and the scalloped cap. So I just put the blade right on, and I try and kind of line it up and hold it before it goes on instead of aligning afterwards. I always check just to make sure that it is aligned when I finish tightening it down. And that looks great. So, Prismatic, the Persona Lab Blue. Just going to dip the brush, get that wet and ready to go. And we'll go right to the tub. This is the CK6 base for Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And there are a lot of extra butters that are in here. And this was to make something that was at least as good, if not better, than a tallow soap. Try it yourself, but I think it's fantastic. Just wet my face with some warm water. Get the residual soap onto my face. Kind of rub that in. It's really feeling like Christmas here. We had snow before, enough to be plowed a couple of times, but then it got really warm, rained a whole lot over the last week. Week and a half, like a couple of inches or so of rain. So all of that was gone. But it's snowing today. Everything is a little snowy looking outside, so I'm in the mood. Get a face lather going. This soap is pretty soft, so I don't bloom it or soak it beforehand. Soaking it, especially for harder soaps, just kind of loosens up the top layer of soap and makes it a lot easier to load onto the brush, as opposed to blooming a soap. Blooming a soap is kind of boosting the scent from it, and what you do there is warm water and just leave your tub capped and put that in there and let it warm up, and when you open it up, it definitely has a stronger scent to it. So I didn't bloom this, nor did I soak it But that's the difference. Paint some water in. The CK6 base is pretty thirsty. It will take a nice amount of water. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's see how that works. Really nice, strong peppermint flavor. It is flavor, I just tasted it. Scent off of this soap. Notes are peppermint, corn mint, rose, talc, bergamot, oak moss, and vetiver. Just a great minty barbershop scent. Stuff is really slick. Great post shave. A very, very nice base, in my opinion. Got a lather booger there. A little more water in. It's pretty easy to overload this soap because it's pretty soft. I'm still experimenting with how many swirls to do. Typically with the standard soap, I do about 20 swirls clockwise and then counterclockwise. And with this, it just seems like to be too much. I'm going down to about 15. And still, it's still a ton. I'm always afraid of underloading and running out of soap. It's never happened to me, but I'm always worried about it happening. Let's see how this is. See, the peaks are up there, not falling over too much yet. I'm going to add a little more water into here. I'm flinging lather all over the place here. But if it's not messy, it's just not that much fun. Hope everyone is enjoying the Christmas season. Hope you take a moment to reflect and take a moment to relax. Sometimes it's hard to do that when we're focused on getting everything done. Usually family coming. So you're getting the house super clean, buying a bunch of presents, wrapping those presents, which is my least favorite. All right, I'll stop talking and get going. First pass with the green. I like to just rest my pinky right on the bottom here just for extra control. Also, I use extremely light pressure, so I want to make sure there's no way that this razor is going to fall out of my hands. Nice audible feedback there. This is really a great razor. To be honest, I bought it because it looked super cool. And I was just hoping that it shaved well. What do you know? Luckily enough, it looks cool and it works great. Bonus. No pulling, no tugging. Just super smooth. This is 2 days growth. I forgot to mention that. If there's anything you guys would like me to cover, or you have any suggestions for me, please leave it in the comments below. Once again, if you like what I'm doing here, you enjoy the content that I'm doing now, please like and subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. First pass down, let's get cleaned up and go for the second. Residual slickness is great. I really would not have to put any more lather on to do another pass, and it wouldn't scare me. But I made all this lather, I might as well use it. I'll try to back up so I'm not so much in your face. Still getting used to shaving in front of a camera. Who would have known there were still so many wet shavers out there? And it seems like it's growing, like it's a renaissance. I love it. I'm super happy that it's happening. If by my videos and my posts on Instagram, Facebook, if I can get one person to try wet shaving and, you know, transform their grooming into something that they enjoy, then I'm super happy about that. Across the grain, this way. Try to get close so you can hear that. Even though it feels smooth, there's still a good amount of hair there. I have a couple of spots that I have to be real careful of. I was bitten by a Great Dane some years back, and left some scarring here and around here. And sometimes they cause a little trouble. Sometimes I'll still nick the scar tissue. So I try and be really careful, super, super light pressure there, and don't try to go over it a million times. So I just lightly try and get that. Same over here. And I'll probably nick myself since I'm talking about it. All right. Right up to that sideburn. Is the audio okay on here? I feel like it's pretty decent, but I am doing this on an iPhone. Hoping that I'll get some more subscribers, and then I can justify going with a different setup. I do have a DSLR camera that I could use. I would need a tripod for it, and probably a boom mic to get started. But you know, if a lot of people are watching the channel, then I'm certainly glad to up my game a little bit. Probably if I were a better host, that might up my game too, but what you see is what you get. Alright, we're going to go across the grain this way once I get cleaned up. Don't hear anything there going across the grain now. Can still hear that. Maybe. I can hear it. Well, that menthol is really giving me a good kick. That's not like super cold, but you know, just the nature of mint on your skin is going to be cooling anyway. Alright, across the grain again. You can really hear that. That's my trouble spot there. Maybe if I lost a few pounds it wouldn't be so much trouble, but I've got there in between my first and second chins. So I just rub my fingers on an alum block with wet fingers, and then I stretch the skin up. I know those that have seen my other videos are probably bored of me talking about this, but it's very important for me. Up again, real light up here. Don't want to nick that scar tissue. Stretch the skin to get in that dimple. Okay. Great second pass. I call that a second pass. I consider across the green this way and across the green this way as one pass. And we'll lather up again for against the grain. Anyone got any new shave gear in their shaved ends? Any new soaps that you're looking for that are new releases? Massacre of the Innocents from Declaration Grooming is one that I'd really like to try out. I've also been wanting to try the fragrance that it is an homage to, which is Herod by Parfums de Marly. It's a, I believe it's a tobacco, dark tobacco type scent. It's a lot of things I'd love to try, but the wife curbs my spending. And now I don't really have any money to spend. Christmas is tough on the wallet. You can still hear that hair against the grain. My mustache hair is really coarse too. Sorry, I forget sometimes that you can't see. Little bitty weeper right there. Tell you, I think I still could have gotten some more water in this lather. I mean, it's still super slick and is doing a fantastic job, but I think it would have taken it. This is still only maybe my, I don't know, 5th or 6th time using this CK6 formula. Very impressed with it though. Alright, a little clean up pass. Just squeeze the remaining lather out of there. So there's still a ton of it. Yeah, with those peaks, I could have gotten some more water in it, but still great. Still performs wonderfully nonetheless. You don't have to be perfect with it. Very forgiving soap base. Any beginners out there, I think it would be really tough for you to not get great performance from this. Have to go a lot of different ways to get against the grain here because it just grows all over the place. You can hear it, there's still hair there. I have no trouble getting baby butt smooth with this razor. All right. Got everything up there. Awesome. Great shave. Oh, one more spot. All right, got it all. Get cleaned up here. Brand new alum block today. Big boy. This one is the Osma Traditions block. It's big and it actually has its own case, instead of like the smaller ones that just came in a like a, I don't know, a little cardboard type box. I'll show you the packaging for this one. This is Osma Traditions. Very, very great alum block. I love Osma alum blocks, but I didn't really care for the small little cardboard box that it came in. I like being able to close it up in a plastic container. Alright, now alum with cold water. Very, very little feedback. That little spot there, and then right there. And then just a little touch right here. That's really it. Very happy with that. Clean out my brush while I'm letting this alum sit on. Didn't get the cane aftershave last year when I got the soap, and I wish that I had. So I'm hoping that someone will give me a little Christmas money this year so I can get that matching aftershave. If it's anything like the soap, I'm gonna love it. All right, get this alum off. Feels fantastic. Super, super smooth both ways. Now, Proraso green. This was the first aftershave that I bought, and I'm now into my third bottle of it. It's great. It just gives me that kind of an old barbershop-y scent to me. Just a scent kind of gives me the idea of being in a barbershop. Nice. And that menthol kicks in. And I'm going to finish with Mysterium Serum. Just about that much. This video's running pretty long. Maybe I talk too much. Maybe my wife would agree with you. Oh, excellent. Now I'm going to finish with Amouage Bracken decant from Fragrance Decant Boutique. Check them out. Top notes are bergamot, lemon, cypress, lavender, nutmeg, and cloves. The middle notes are geranium, sandalwood, cedar, cinnamon, and the base notes are patchouli and musk. And what my wife would say about the scent notes is that I smell like a classy old man. I don't know if I should be happy with that, but I think it smells great. So whatever. That Bracken Man is a beautiful, beautiful barbershop scent. Woo! Thanks for watching this long video today. It was fantastic for me. I smell awesome. My face feels awesome. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope you have a great one. Bye-bye.